Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet. Sometimes it's about knitting and sometimes it's about yarn, but mostly it's about my journey through this fabulous yarning community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me. Today we are going to talk about cardigans. Every time I wear a cardigan on camera, somebody will ask me, what is that cardigan you're wearing? Even though I tell you what cardigan I'm wearing. Anyway, so this cardigan, we'll start with this one. Let's rack it up a little bit. I love wearing cardigans. Even in the summer, I love a lightweight cardigan. I love that little extra layer. I'm not always comfortable going bare sleeves. My house is always an icebox. My husband likes to keep it at sub-zero. I hate being cold. So I'm always wearing a cardigan, especially in the mornings. Florida, you got a layer. You wear one in the morning, you take it off in the afternoon, and then you got it back on at night. So I tend to make a lot of cardigans because I like them. For me, the construction isn't that difficult. I like the look of them. So what am I wearing? This one that I am wearing, I made this because I made one for my granddaughter for Christmas. I made one for Carson, not this Christmas, 2 years ago Christmas. And I thought, I want one. So I threw this together for myself. I was using a Caron cotton ripple cake, and I used two and a half of these. I don't think I have any more, so I can't tell you what the color is, but I love how this pulled. I love how this looks. And this is a pattern by Hey Carrie, and it's her knit look cardigan. Now she has it under another name on her blog, but I'm going to send you to her YouTube page where you can find this pattern. Super easy to do. You're doing it in the back loop only. It's not a difficult construction. So this is the Knit Look Cardigan by Hey Carrie. And this is cropped, but she tells you in the video how to make it longer. I'm thinking about making another one of these, only making it longer, because I do like longer cardigans, as you'll see. So that's what I'm currently wearing. It's perfect for this type of day. It's 59 degrees and sunny today, so it's a little bit chilly this morning. This lightweight cotton is perfect because this is the number 3. The cotton ripple cakes is the number 3. So this is a perfect sweater for a day like today. The very first cardigan I made is a cocoon cardigan that I made, and I don't remember the name of the pattern. I don't remember, but there are a million cocoon cardigan patterns out there. You can find one. This is the one that I did, and I don't wear it very often because it doesn't fit right. And this was literally probably 4 years ago. And I didn't understand the proportions of cardigans. I have been tempted so many times just to take the sleeves off and undo the seam and use this as a blanket because it is so warm and squishy. This is using cotton number 5 by Lion Brand, which I kind of like that yarn. Yeah, it pills a lot and it shows wear, but it's soft and cozy and comfy, and I really, really like it. Anyway, so this is my cocoon cardigan that, you add on the big long sleeves. I always do my sleeves way longer than most because I don't like, most cocoon cardigans have you stop about here for the sleeves, and I always add on the extra because I like long sleeves. I don't like short sleeves. I love the colors in this one, and it's soft and squishy. It just doesn't fit right. So I think I might try another cocoon style cardigan because I have a bunch more of this cotton number 5 in a different colorway. And I might, because I do love I love this cotton. I know most people don't like it. I love it. I really, really do. So, um, that is the cocoon cardigan with no pattern. Sorry, that's the only one I don't have a pattern for. The next cardigan I made, and I made again with cotton number 5, and you've seen me wear this a million times. I love this one. This is, I believe, and Jax, if you're watching, you can correct me if I'm wrong. This is the Chunky Crochet Cardigan by Bag O' Day. And it's done with like V-stitches. And it wasn't difficult. This is one of the very first cardigans I ever made after the cocoon, because the cocoon was just, you just crocheted a big old rectangle, folded it, and added sleeves. This was an actual make, you know, the front panel, the back panel, the front panel, the sleeves. This was an actual constructed cardigan, and I wear this one a lot. You've seen me wear it because it's soft, it's cozy, it's perfect when you just want to be wrapped in a hug. And that's what I feel like when I'm wearing this cardigan. It's just so cozy and warm to me, and I love it. And I love the colors of this. I wish I could still get this. I love these colors. I would love to make a blanket out of this. But anyway, so this is the first version of that cardigan that I made. Then I made a second version. And this one I used Karen X Patron Pantone in this really pretty gray color. And I have a bunch more of this left. And this cardigan is a little bit heavier, a little bit warmer because of the wool factor in this one. This one is made, it's acrylic, nylon, and wool. Yeah, acrylic, nylon, and merino wool. It's the first time I ever worked with merino wool. And it turned out really nice. This is a really nice cardigan. It's a little bit heavier than the cotton one, but still you can see the really easy stitch pattern. The sleeves are easy to do. Crystal at Bag O' Day does a really great job of walking you through how to make a cardigan. So if you have the desire to make a cardigan, I would suggest that this is a really easy one to start with. This, I think this is a number 5. Yeah, it's a bulky number 5. The cotton is a bulky number 5. So it's, you know, you're not working with thin yarn, but you're going to be able to make yourself a really cool cardigan. I look at this now and I see so many mistakes. I want to cry. Like, look, right here is a knot. And I'm like, oh, what should I do about that? But nothing. I'm not going to do anything about it because, you know, it shows my progression, how well I've come from 2 years ago to last year. So last year, I made this last May for Lupus Awareness Month. I needed something purple. So I made this one, and this one is the Cabot Trail cardigan by MJ Off the Hook. And this is made in one piece. You start with the back, and then when you get up to your arms, you make the arms, and then you make the front panel. There's minimal seaming in this. This is a paid for pattern. So unfortunately, you know, I can link you to, she does have a tutorial on YouTube, but it's a very minimal, it shows you the stitch and the construction, I believe, but you don't get the full pattern. So it is a paid for pattern, but you can get that on Ravelry. But I'll link you to her tutorial on YouTube, and then you can decide if you want to pay for it. But I love this cardigan. My only problem is I'm not thrilled with this yarn. This is the Willow Everest yarn that has some wool in it, and it's a little bit on the scratchy side. So you have to wear sleeves with this because it's not really great against your skin. So I have every intention of remaking this in probably some of my bamboo yarn, so that I have this, because I really do like this cardigan. And I love the laciness of it. I think it's really beautiful. So this is the Cabot Trail Cardigan by MJ Off the Hook. And lastly, this has become like my almost second favorite, because my original Crystal Bag O'Day one, that's my absolute favorite. This is the Wilma Westenberg Easy Crochet Cardigan, and that's what she calls it. There is a tutorial on YouTube. Again, I will link it in the description box below. And it is done with these stitches again. Super easy. I made mine with, I held two together with Mary Maxim Sunrise and some Hobby Lobby hand dyed. So I took a number 3 and a number 1 and put them together, and this is what I got. I am going to make this again because I love this little scalloped edging. Now in her tutorial here, she puts in a button band and it will end up looking like this. This is the ribbing that she uses. I just thought that this little scalloped edge was darling, and I didn't want to cover it up because I don't button cardigans anyway. So I left it. I'm going to do this in probably, I want to do it either in a sport weight or even a fingering weight maybe. But I love this sweater, and I love this little edge detail. I think it is so cute. And that's not how she intended it, but I don't care. I like it. I like it. So this is the other cardigan that I wear a lot. And I loved the yarn. The Mary Maxim Sunrise is a beautiful yarn, and I do like it. But this one's a little bit heavy. In Florida, I need lighter weight cardigans like this cotton one, so, or lacier ones like the MJ Off the Hook. This one turned out a little heavier than I want, so I don't get as much use out of it as I would like. That's why I want to make another one that is done with lighter weight yarn. So, stay there. I have a pile on my footstool over there. So those are all the cardigans that I have made. Now, I know I told you that my granddaughter wanted a cardigan. And I'm going to pull out the, I have to look on my, no, not that, because I can never remember that. There it is. I picked out a pattern, and I'm kind of modifying it slightly. The pattern that I picked out is called the Norwich Blooms Cardigan. And it is a pattern by, why can't I remember her name? It's not on here. Why isn't it on here? I'm on the pattern and I'm trying to find the name of the person who did this. And I can't see this. Raven Sikaya Designs. And she looks like a young girl, and it's a cute sweater. It's the silhouette that Sydney wanted. She did hers in a solid color. Well, I picked out all that cotton from Kirshner's. Yeah. And I started doing it, and I didn't like it. I think it wasn't quite right. I didn't like the colors together. So I scrapped this one, and still sticking with the cottons, I pulled out some darker colors. And I have started this cardigan. Now it's made in one piece. You start with the length of the sleeves, and then you fold it, and then you make the front. I'm not sure the construction yet. There's diagrams, but I've started it, and I love the pattern, and I love Sydney likes the greens and the grays and just a little pop of pink. So I'm not going to put a whole lot of pink in it. I'm going to stick with the green, the gray, and the tan, and then every once in a while throw in some pink for it. It's a simple, easy repeat on the pattern. So and of course it's got the dreaded puff stitch in it. But in this case, the puff stitch adds to it. It adds the little detail to it. So I'm hoping she likes it. I had her help me pick out the colors of the yarn. So and of course I've lost the ball bands, but this is I love this cotton in olive. And this is a Yarn Bee Prima cotton, and I think this is called Steel. And then I've got Yarn Bee Prima cotton in Bone. And the pink I'm using is the Willow Yarns Meadow, and this is called, I think it's Ballet Slipper or Lady Slipper. And then the other gray I'm using, because I'm using 2 shades of gray, was the Mellow Yarns Willow, and this color is Slush. So I'm using all of those colors together to make this cardigan. I did grab some white, which is the Mainstays cotton yarn, which I really like. This Mainstays cotton. It's a really nice soft cotton. I may or may not throw white in here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm using my Dots 5.5mm hook to do this. And if the pattern is, I'll pop a picture in. You can see it's really, really cute. It's cropped. It's got the big wide sleeves like the pattern that Sydney wanted. It's got a little bit of design to it. So I'm hoping it doesn't have a tie, but I can add one in. If not, it doesn't need a tie. But we'll see. I'm trying to adapt it because I could not find the exact pattern that because it was a knit pattern that she showed me. So that I've gotten this far on. I think I have 2 more rows of this section, and then I have to do another 2 repeats of the 7 rows that equal each section, and then you fold it, and then you do something for the front panel and the back panel, I think. Sometimes they overcomplicate these, but based on the diagram, I think I can do this. I think I can handle this. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, this has just been, I worked on this on Sunday afternoon. So I got this much done in just a couple of hours because it's a super easy half double crochet, double crochets, and some puff stitches. Bing, bang, boom, and you're done. So hopefully I'll get that done pretty quickly because, you know, I've got a lot of other things that I want to do, but, you know, Sydney takes priority. So guys, that's cardigans today, all of the cardigans. If you have any questions about any of the cardigans that you saw today, shoot me an email, leave me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I did want to make one little Add Mini announcement. I've had a lot of people asking to join our Facebook group that we've had to decline because you're not answering the questions. So please take the few minutes to answer. There's 3 questions. They're not hard. But Tom is the gatekeeper. He is going to make it so that we don't have any unwanted trolls in this group. We want this group to be a safe place to show your work, to talk with other crocheters or knitters or whatever. We just want it to be troll free. So if you don't answer the questions and if you're not allowed in, come back and try again, but just make sure you answer the questions, and that way we're a little safer. It's our safe place. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Don't forget tonight on Billy the Crafty Floridians channel, they're gonna finish opening the baggy blankets. They opened 108 last night. We are what did she say, 66? We're almost to 1,000. I think by next week we're gonna hit 1,000 blankets. So come on over tonight at 7 o'clock on Billy the Crafty Floridians, and you'll see some really amazing blankets from some really amazing people. So I'm going to let you go. Have a great Wednesday. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. But above all, be kind to everyone. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.